to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in Nottingham. I'm joined by the diva, Gary Cully. Easy work, was it, or not?
Nah, it was earned. Long, hard camps, lots of dedication, and I've been dedicated to this sport for the last, for my whole life. So, not easy work on the night, yeah, but I've made it easy work through my hard work. So, yeah, another big performance, 3 rounds and 2 fights. Time to step up and get some big names.
Every question that's being asked of you, if people are still asking questions, you're answering them emphatically, more importantly, and you're making statements. So that's going to, not just your promoter and your team, obviously your team know exactly what you're capable of doing, but it's going to let everyone know exactly what you can do.
Yeah, definitely, both in the ring and out of the ring. I said to Eddie there, I came over to the ropes and said to Eddie after the stoppage, I'm a superstar, and I really believe that. I've settled into, like I said to you in the interview the other day, settled into the role nicely, not only in the ring but also over the last couple of years outside the ring, and the press conferences, the fight weeks, the big occasions, and I'm settling into that nicely as well. And I believe I'm a superstar, and I said that to Eddie, and I think he sees that as well. So lots of exciting nights ahead.
When we spoke the other day you talked about your kind of dream of fighting in Ireland at Croke Park, etc. But we know really your dreams go bigger than that. We know that's kind of a bucket list thing that you want to do, but your aspirations in the sport, you want to become world champion, you want to dominate the divisions you're fighting in, etc.
Yeah, of course. I want to go down as Ireland's greatest ever fighter. Carl Frampton became a 2-weight world champion, and I think maybe somebody else. Steve Collins 2 weights as well. So I want to do 3 weights, and I want to go down as the greatest ever. I'm 135 now, and I'm huge for it. I'm making it quite easily. I have the frame to step to 140 and eventually up to 147 come towards the end of my career. So that's been my dream, to do 3 weights. We've got to do 1 first, so we'll take care of 135 first, win a title there, and the sky's the limit though, defo.
You're at the stage now where people are starting to match different opponents with you, saying this will be a good fight, that will be a good fight for Gary, etc. Yeah. The name that keeps propping up is Maxi Hughes. So talk to me about that.
He's been offered, I've been offered, I've accepted. He's not so sure. Happened in 2020. I accepted, he accepted, and he pulled out. Name's been mentioned ever since. I've never said no to it. He says he deserves a bigger fight. He says he went on the run of his life. He beat Katochikov on a points decision, who I sparked out in 2 rounds. He beat Paul Hyland, who I've been calling out since I'm 2-0. Don't rate him at all. He beat Kid Galahad, who's a featherweight, got knocked out by Kiko Martinez. He beat another featherweight in Ryan Walsh, and then he beat Straffon, who, yeah, I'll give him Straffon. Straffon's good, but it's no world-beating run, I don't think, you know. I don't see a bigger fight out there for him at the minute. You go outside the 6 big names, the Stevensons, the Haneys, the Tanks, you're starting to mention my name outside of these champions now, so I think it's one of the biggest fights of his career. What other fight is out there for him? What other fight has he had in the past that's bigger? But look, if he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it, and I'll move on and I'll take out a bigger name. So it's up to him. If he wants it, I'm here. If he doesn't want it, then he doesn't want it. Enough.
Gary, I will say one thing. Where Maxi Hughes is in his career and kind of where you are in your career, it does seem to make more sense for you to chase that fight rather than him to chase you in that fight, because, yeah, I mean, look, it's, yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that. He's coming towards the end of his career. He wants the paydays, and he wants to go to America. He wants that memory, I suppose, for his career, to travel to America, to bring his fans over there and fight one of the big names. I've got dreams of doing that as well, so I can understand that. And if I'm a big risk over this side, I'm probably the biggest risk outside of America for him. So I understand if he wants to go and chase one of them big names, so be it. But if he doesn't want to fight, he doesn't want to fight. And like I said, we'll go for another big name, and I will step on and chase the titles regardless of Maxi Hughes.
Just finally, obviously that fight, if it happens, it happens. But for yourself, have you got someone else in mind that you think that'd be a good fight for me, whether it be in May or whenever?
I want a big fight in May. I want a co-headline on Katie's undercard. I've said in the last couple of weeks, I think, when I want to be the one that when Katie decides to hang them up and leave the sport, that she can pass the torch to me, and I can fly the Irish flag then for the next couple of years. She's been doing it for the past 10 to 15 years, and when she ends her career and she hangs the gloves up, I'd like her to pass the throne to me, should we say, and I'll spearhead the Irish lightweight division then for the next 5 to 10 years. So yeah, no, big fight. I want to go co-headline. So if we're talking co-headline, we're talking a big name, we're talking a big fight. So Eddie will. Maxi's been offered. I'm sure he's got a couple of other names. You mentioned Fierro there. You mentioned Linares. Linares would be huge. I'd love Linares on that card if I could get that one. He's a legend, somebody that I grew up watching and that I admire. So if we could get Linares, that would be great. But anybody, I want to be co-headline, so it's got to be a big fight.
All right, well, listen, May isn't too far away, so for tonight, enjoy your night, obviously, and yeah, emphatic win again, and yeah, let's see what happens in May.
Yeah, 100%. May is going to be big. Back to Dublin, back home, dreams coming true, you know. So I had to get through tonight. I knew I had to get through tonight. They were dangling this carrot in front of me, and I knew I would get through. I did get through, and now we're all systems go for me. It's been a dream of mine to fight back home, in front of my homes, in my home city, in front of my home people. So yeah, let's do it. Can't wait.
Have you got anything else you want to add?
Nah, I'm all good, pal. I'm all good. I'm chill now. I've got my belt. I want to go and get some nice food, chill out in the hotel. Liverpool won today as well, so I'm happy. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we're still 10th in the league, but anyway.
Yeah, but listen, it's a transition period, should we say? They're not doing as well as I am at the moment, but look, we'll get there. We'll get back to the top, don't worry. Arsenal win a few games, and you're
We're top of the league.
Yeah.
2 points clear with a game in hand. Anyway, we won't go into football. Gary, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations, and yeah, we'll catch up with you again soon.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife and saying completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.